Breakfast with Bread is up next here on Cool 97.5.
Systems are offline.
Broadcasting live from the studios of the best DJs from all around the globe. USA, Europe, France, London, UK, and the Philippines.
All the hits, one station.
This is 89.5 The Playroom. We play the hits. We play it nice. This is 89.5 The Playroom. All songs and music belong to their respective owners. The host of every show does not own any rights to the materials being aired. This is mainly for entertainment purposes only. This should follow under the Fair Use Clause of Section 107 of the United States Copyright Act of 1976. Please support the official release by buying the products produced for the music.
Start your daylight, start it right, start it with Breakfast with Bread. Breakfast with Bread, a bite of motivations and words of encouragement to jumpstart your day. Breakfast with Bread.
Hey now. Hey. Hey now. Yeah. Hello everybody, good morning. Baguio City, Philippines, 7 a.m. Manila time, 12 midnight here in Paris. Magandang morning po, magkape na po tayo sa mga friends natin dyan sa Pilipinas, no? Umaga na po, yung mga papasok po ng eskwelahan, baka po malate kayo. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with Bread. My name is Pastor Emil Ponce. I'm also known as Bobby Blue of 89.5 The Playroom. Magandang morning, Mami Norma Oyong and Sir Larry Itliong. Mami Norma Oyong, nanay po siya ng friend natin na si Karen Oyong. Ayan, yung mga nasa Manila po, no, after po natin ng breakfast, takbo naman po kayo, DZRH with Karen Oyong. Yan, diba? Of course, saying hi to Pastor Jeffrey Jose at sa kanyang butihing may bahay na si best friend Jade, and to the rest of the staff of Cool 97.5 FM. We are coming to you live over at www.895theplayroom.com. Relayed, of course, simulcast over at Cool 97.5 FM. Magandang morning po. Meron po tayong dangay kadwata yun tuwing May bisita po tayo. Ang aking kabatchmate, high school batchmate, Eugene Balway. Parang Eugene, hello.
Hello, pare.
Ayan. Ayan, kumusta ngay? Anyara lang ito minto
May mabasit po masya rin to Paris jay ko mahilig tiwat-wat ngay guro.
Ayan, no? Balita ako, may pinuntahan kang conference, ano?
Oo, batch, may nag-attend kami ng Global Microfinance Forum.
Wow.
Sa Netherlands.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about this microfinance forum in a nutshell. Well, what's it all about?
It's about networking ng mga microfinance players from the worldwide. So nandyan yung mga retailers, mga funders, and all government and non-government institutions with the microfinance agenda.
So when you say networking, this is more on establishing contacts.
Yes.
Hindi ito yung networking na, Brad, invitein kitang magkape. Tapos pagdating dun sa coffee shop, open-minded ka ba? Hindi ito yun, ha? Ibang networking po to. No, ito pong si batchmate Eugene. It's all about establishing contacts, establishing yung mga ito yung sinasabi nating yung mga divine connections, no? In biblical terms, it's establishing contacts, connections, and makakatulong sa iyo sa buhay, and kung businessman ka, makakatulong sa negosyo mo, no?
Tama 'yan.
And kung nasa church ka man or saan man, kung kahit sa secular, no, it's important to establish connections and contacts, di ba? Ayan. So, batchmate, bumati ka na. Sinong babatiin natin?
Oo na, binabati natin yung batch 1994 of Gisad Valley National School. And siyempre yung kasama na rin natin sa opisina that we are representing sa Global Forum, yung Cordillera Community Microfinance. Hello there, my colleagues and subordinate from the Northern Luzon. Mayat nga agsawa tayo amin.
Abangan nyo po, no? Maraming pinamiling pasalubong tong si paring Eugene, no? Nag-souvenir hunting kami kanina, especially po sa inyo po. Sana banggit ni paring Eugene kanina, mga kasama ko na, kaya naman bigyan ko lang ng magnet. Magagandang babae itong mga kasama ko sa office. O, di ba? Ayan, no? Si batchmate Edward.
Si Dr. Edward Tauli.
Yan, tsaka si Counselor. Batiin mo na rin si Counselor.
Binabati rin natin yung mga kasama natin sa Cordillera Divine Lions Club, especially si Counselor Vladimir Cayabas, yung Vice President natin, at saka si Manong Charles Castaneda, and of course yung fellow officers, and sa nyo ata da kayo pa iti ag outreach no Saturday. Roar.
Anusan nyo. Nagpaparinig na po si paring Eugene. Hindi po siya makakarating dyan. Kasi mag-flight po si batchmate Eugene. Friday po yata alis ni batchmate Eugene. Tapos syempre 13 hours na biyahe yan, no? Ayan, so habang nag-outreach po kayo, malamang nasa 30,000 feet cruising flight si batchmate Eugene, at malamang tulog yan sa eroplano. Ayan, again, thank you very much, batchmate Eugene. Thank you for visiting the phenom of the airwaves here in Paris, coming all the way from the Philippines to Netherlands. Netherlands, Amsterdam. And ayan, gala po itong batchmate kong ito. Bukas po, no? After po nitong broadcast natin, lalayag naman po siya. Lilipad siya papuntang Frankfurt, Germany. Di ba? Again, thank you, batchmate Eugene. Before I let you go, bago kita pakawalan, before I let you go, nakakanta yun. Ayan, bago ka magpaalam, huling mensahe para sa ating mga kabatchmate, mga kababayan.
And bago yan is maraming salamat sa batchmate natin na si Emil, our host sa Paris. So siya na rin ang tour guide namin, tapos special photographer. Thank you, Emil, for inviting us. I think it's a good experience also to visit your place and to meet your family here. So kasi talaga tibiyag, that's good. That's how we make also friends. So may namimit rin naman when we go out somewhere. And I think ulitak lang maya-mayat nga agsabakin aldaw tayo amin dita Baguio ken jay in tiro nga Pilipinas. Dahito mo jay na mo kabsat yun ni Eugene Balwa visiting Paris.
Thank you very much, batchmate Eugene. After 30 long years, nagkita-kita nga iti Igorot ito'y Paris. Ito na po ang ating programa. Simulan na po natin. Here we go.
Be inspired. Be motivated. This is Breakfast with Bread. Brought to you by 89.5 The Playroom and Cool 97.5 FM.
Breakfast with Bread Season 2. Boulder.
Death shall pass over my family. Death shall pass over my loved ones. Death shall pass over my life. Death shall pass over my house. Nagdaan po ang pandemic and hindi ka ginalaw ng kamatayan.
Thought-provoking.
You may be in a stage of wilderness right now. Walang-wala ka, durog na durog ka, talong-talo ka, wasak na wasak ka, hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta. God is there, therefore your stage right now is holy!
Challenging.
I did not put greatness in your heart for you to run away from what I called you to do. I did not put greatness in your life para ganyan na tumakbo ka at magmukmok sa isang sulok. Yes, ang daming problemang dumadating sa buhay mo. Ang daming challenges dumadating sa buhay mo. But that is not a reason for you to stay in darkness.
Breakfast with Bread Season 2. A bite of inspirations and words of encouragements to jumpstart your day. Breakfast with Bread Season 2. Season 2. Brought to you in collaboration with 89.5 The Playroom. We play the hits, we play it nice. At Cool 97.5, the only Christian FM station in Baguio City. Breakfast with Bread Season 2. Season 2.
Our text for today is from Mark chapter 6 verses 30 to 46. So the apostle gathered around Jesus and reported to him all they had done and taught. Then because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." So they went away by themselves in a boat to a solitary place. But many who saw them leaving recognized them and ran on foot from all the towns and got there ahead of them. When Jesus landed and saw a large crowd, he had compassion on them, because they were like sheep without a shepherd. So he began teaching them many things. By this time it was late in the day. So his disciples came to him. "This is a remote place," they said, "and it's already very late. Send the people away so that they can go to the surrounding countryside and villages and buy themselves something to eat." But Jesus answers, "You give them something to eat." They said to him, That would take more than half a year's wages. Are we to go and spend that much on bread and give it to them to eat?" "How many loaves do you have?" Jesus asked. "Go and see." When they found out, they said, 5 loaves and 2 fish. Then Jesus directed them to have all the people sit down in groups on the green grass. So they sat down in groups of hundreds and fifties. Taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and broke the loaves. Then he gave them to his disciples to distribute to the people. He also divided the 2 fish among them all. They all ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up the 12 basketfuls of broken pieces of bread and fish. The number of the men who had eaten was 5,000. Mark chapter 6 verses 30 to 46. Our title for today is Running and rest. Yan po, no? As we are broadcasting the second to the last episode of this season, no? The second season of Breakfast with Bread. And after nga po, next week, it's going to be our last broadcast. And magpapahinga na po tayo. The signaling of the end of Season 2. Babalik na lang po tayo sa Season 3, no? We are going to be resting. Diba? One day, pagpasok ko po nung college po ako, no? One day, when I entered the athletics office, isa po kasi akong varsitarian sa 100 meter at 200 meter track and field. Pagpasok ko sa athletics office ng aking college, nakita ko may memo. And ang title ng memo is Rest Days Important for Runners. And kasama ako dun kasi nasa 100 meter, 200 meter ako eh. So, rest days important to runners. And it was emphasized on that memo, a principle that dedicated athletes sometimes ignore today. That basic principle is that the body needs time to rest and rebuild after exercise. Psychologically, the adaptation that occurs as a result of training only happens during rest, meaning rest is as important as the workout. Rest is as important as the training. The same is true in our walk with faith and service to God. Regular times of rest are essential to avoid burnout and discouragement. Jesus sought spiritual balance during his life on earth. Even in the face of great demands, when his disciples returned from a strenuous time of teaching and healing others, he said to them, "Come with me by yourselves, kayo lang, to a quiet place and get some rest." Kaso kulit ng crowd no? Nakita sila, paalis sila, papuntang direksyon, papunta doon. Yung iba, they actually ran across towns para lang maunahan yung boat na sinakyan nila Jesus. Okay? So, when Jesus landed, nakita ni Jesus, there was a large crowd that followed them. Jesus taught them and fed them with only 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Ito po nakasulat po dito, yung binasa po natin, the feeding of the 5,000. Okay? And that was just the men. Hindi pa po kasama dyan yung children and women. Okay? So, Jesus, pinakain niya sila. Okay? With 5 loaves and 2 fishes. When everyone was gone, Jesus went up on a mountainside to pray. So, makikita po natin, importante din po yung pinapakain mo hindi lang spiritually yung tao, kundi pinapakain mo rin ng physical. Okay? At higit sa lahat, after that, Jesus went up on a mountainside to pray. Para mag-rest. In our lives, okay, as ministers of the word, sometimes our lives are defined by work. Then, what we do becomes less and less effective. Jesus invites us to regularly join him in a quiet place to pray and get some rest. Importante po that we, as ministers of the word, we get some rest. Kung ano man ang ministry mo, halimbawa, nasa music ministry ka, nasa ushering ka, nasa prayer ministry, or lalo, if you are already preaching the Word of God, it's important for you to get some rest, to pray and have fellowship with Him in a quiet place. Now you may say, exempted ako dyan. Hindi naman ako praise and worship leader. Hindi rin naman ako nagpipreach. Still, hindi ka po exempted. Kahit plain member ka lang. Okay? You need to give yourself time to rest, physically and spiritually. And your spiritual rest, of course, is when you are recharging yourself in the presence of God. Kanya nga po importante na sa bawat araw natin naglalaan po tayo ng oras para sa Panginoon. Preferably, bago ka mag-umpisang bumanat sa araw mo. Okay? Yung walang istorbo sa'yo. Kaya nga po sinasuggest lagi around 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. habang tulog pa lahat ng mga kasambahay mo. Go to Jesus in a quiet place to pray and get some rest.
I just wanna be where you are, dwelling daily in your presence. I don't wanna worship from afar. Draw me near to where you are. I just wanna be where you are, in your dwelling place, in your dwelling place. Forever. Take me to the place where you are, 'cause I just want to be with you. I wanna be where you are, dwelling in your presence, feasting at your table, and surrounded by your glory. In your presence, that's where I always want to be. I just want to be, I just want to be with you. I just want to be where you are, dwelling daily in your presence, dwelling daily in your presence. I don't want to worship from afar. Draw me near to where you are. Oh my God, you are my strength and my song. And when I'm in your presence, though I'm weak, you're always strong. I just wanna be where you are, in your dwelling place forever, in your dwelling place forever. Take me to the place, to the place where you are, 'cause I just want to be, I just want to be with you. Oh God, that's our prayer. We want to be where you are. I just want to be with you.
And so goes another episode of Breakfast with Bread. Join us again next week, same time, same station. www.895theplayroom.com. We play the hits, we play it nice. Simulcast on Cool 97.5 FM, the only Christian station in Baguio City. God's word admonishes us not to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. Hebrews 10:25. Several logs burn brightly together, but put one aside and the fire goes out. So it is with your relationship with other Christians. If you do not belong to a church, I'm inviting you to visit Christ Reigns Fellowship, number 43 First Road, Quezon Hill, Baguio City. For more information, call or text Jeffrey Jose at 0948-499-7777. In Paris, France, you can visit Harvest Field International Ministries. Services are held every Sunday, 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. at number 5, Allée des Rochers, Créteil, France. For more information, you can call or text 0782-582-177 or 0615-672010. If you are far from the places that are mentioned, take the initiative. Call the pastor of a nearby church where Christ is honored and His word is preached. Start this week and make plans to attend regularly. You can also connect with us at the Facebook page of Breakfast with Bread. Also at the Facebook page of Cool 97.5 FM and the Facebook page of 89.5 The Playroom. We play the hits, we play it nice.
There's a sign warning us to stay out of the water. There's nothing wrong with this water.
What do you mean I must be saved? I'm in no danger.
The water's not too deep. There's no current here. I don't see any reason for there to be a warning sign.
I'm not a bad person. I get along with people. I believe there's a God. Why do I need to be saved?
Oh, that sign's so old. I'm sure any dangers there were are long gone.
Jesus said that 2,000 years ago. It can't possibly apply to me now.
Every day we receive some form of warning. Jesus warned us that we must be saved, that our very lives, where we spend eternity, depends on our relationship with Him. You can either listen to or reject His warning. What's your choice?
I don't know why that sign's still here, but come on in. There's no danger here. The water's fine. Trust me.
Another message from Lifeline Productions, the comic strip of radio at lifelinepro.com.
You just heard another edition of Bobby Blues Breakfast with Bread, a collaboration brought to you by your favorite online radio station, 89.5 The Playroom, playing the hits, playing it nice, and Cool 97.5 FM, the only Christian FM station in Baguio City.
This is 89.5 The Playroom. All songs and music belong to their respective owners. The host of every show does not own any rights to the materials being aired. This is mainly for entertainment purposes only. This should follow under the Fair Use Clause of Section 107 of the United States Copyright Act of 1976. Please support the official release by buying the products produced for the music.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
You're on 89.5 The Playroom. We play the hits. We play it nice.
Subscribe, follow, like, and share us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch TV, and Instagram.